Hello, 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 my collective, my loves. Feel like it's been forever since I've had an opportunity to speak to you guys. It's only just been a few days for those who follow me on a daily uh, duty calls. So, when duty calls, you have to answer it. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm back today, so I'm gonna get a reading out. We're gonna see what the energy is. But I have to tell you, okay? Funny thing. Well, I don't know if much funny, but let's say this. Excuse me. Um, okay, so not to age myself, but those of you know, Wizard of Oz. So I don't know why, but like I was sitting down and I was with my little one and I wasn't even watching Wizard of Oz or anything, but I just got the download like Wizard of Oz. And I just kind of went to the scene where, Dorothy started running one by one into, there was the Scarecrow, there was the Tin Man, there was the Lion. And, so my mind went to with the energy of, I kind of feel like that was the collective and your person, if it makes sense. With Dorothy and come to speak of it, maybe your name is Dot, or somebody could be named Dot or Dorothy, or I have that nickname or something, or know someone with that name. Bless us, bless us, divine, as I channel into this energy. Not to get distracted, but bless the collective, family and friends, protect us from the energy. But I will, I feel like the Tin Man, the Lion, the Scarecrow, in more ways than one, represent possibly your person, your person like courage, with coming towards you and telling you how they feel, what they felt, what they wanted, with wanting a relationship, or even like courage or telling you what was going on with them, what they had been through, their experiences and different things. I felt like your person heart was hardened, due to past hurt, past betrayals, past abandonment wounds that they hadn't healed from, unhealed hearts. They were wanting love but afraid to return love. So you guys were, in more ways than one, overpouring love to them. And of course, they were accepting it because they were wanting love, and you guys were given that unconditional love. And then I feel like in ways your person represent the, okay, so the lion with the courage, the scarecrow, wait guys, don't let me get it wrong. The lion with the courage, the scarecrow with the brain. All right, so your person wasn't listening to their intuition, their crown chakra, their consciousness. All right, they lacked the vision to see what you represent. They weren't ready to communicate to you honestly. All right, so then I felt like, your person was, of course, surrounded by little munchkins, a bunch of munchkins in their little camp, validating them, going along, fitting in, to blend in. They allow themselves to be tempted by the wicked witch of the west. And I feel like, you guys eventually, you were caught up in the whole thing. You were caught up in the illusion, the storm that took you away from everything. And eventually, you guys woke up. At the end, Dorothy woke up in her head and realized, oh, this was just a nightmare. Or yet, was it? There was the little dog Toto, so you could have had a dog. Your person could have had a dog. Dog, it speaks about loyalty, but that was your spirit guide, you holding on to your faith, your loyalty, your person that remained with you, your spirit, your protectors, your ancestors that remained on your team by your side the whole way through the whole experience, protecting you. Okay, Toto part. Toto protected her, stayed there, guiding. Toto guided at the end. Toto was guiding her behind that little camera. I mean, behind that little curtain, when she saw the little thing that was the puppet that was controlling the whole thing. Toto was your spirit guide, guiding you through the whole thing. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just funny how all this comes about. Some of these Disney movies, uh, and these movies that come out, these characters, they really do reflect our life. They really do, in so many ways, reflect what goes on, what happens in the spirituality of everything, the spiritual warfare, the good, the evil, the everything. Before we tap into this reading and pull up the energies of what's going on, let's go ahead and open up with our prayer. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of my spirit within me. May I use your growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant God and unfailing source. In the name, an unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I call it my good guard angel, my ancestors. A moment for them. My ancestors, my spirit team that protect me, my family, my friends, the collective. As we go on our healing journey from any negativity, any negative influence, or any negative harm geared towards us in any way. All right, guys. So, that being said about the Wizard of Oz, let's go ahead and tap into the energy, see what's going on with you guys. Let's see if this reading represents anything I say about lack of courage, lack of, intuition, someone using their intuition and hardening the heart, not opening the heart. Spirit team, tell me what's going on with the collective. What's the message? What's the energy for the collective today? Look at a neat, a jumper, the thinking woman. Okay, you guys have definitely been elevated. You're moving on to a higher level. Some of you are going on, some of you are thinking about going to school. Some of you are studying, you're definitely going on a spiritual journey for sure. Okay, this is the 47th, which goes to 11. So you are listening to your intuition. You're on the right path. You're allowing your intuition to guide you, spirit team to guide you. Some of you have been writing, reading a lot. Some of you are doing more reading. Maybe some of you have pulled away from watching as much television, even listening to as much radio. Or if you're listening to radio, you're on YouTube, TikTok or something, probably listening to tarot, those type things, or manifesting things, or just high vibrational things. You're pulling away from things that are more low vibrational, okay? Things that give you motivation, messages, something to stimulate you, something more on your spiritual realm and in your vibration, okay? Some of you, you are looking back at where you've been and where you are now. Some of you are just starting your journey, hence why you're at the beginning of the step, and some of you are midway there, I think from time to time you may think about your person. There's definitely transformation with the butterfly in her hair. Some of you might be, a little, I don't want to say older, but maybe 30 or above, because she does have the gray hair, okay? Some of you have actually changed, your style of clothing. Maybe you used to dress a little more seductive, a little more revealing, a little more tight fitted, and now, like, that you're spiritually evolving, you're dressing still sexy, okay, still classy, but like you're changing just like how you present yourself, okay? You're presenting yourself more in the feminine, not like you were in the feminine way before, but just in a different way, a more evolved way, just in a way that's embodying the mood that you're in now and how you want to be presented, okay? Some of you might be thinking about writing a book, or you're writing some essays or writing something, okay? So what's next? What's next for my collective? Okay, definitely something you're doing is impacting the world. You're seeing that the world is yours. You're thinking worldwide at this point. Something global is going to happen. Some of you are going to be global with something that you're doing, okay? You're going to make a difference. Some of you are going to travel, okay? I feel like within a year from now, you're going to see a big difference. Something you're doing may globally may happen. I also feel like with the world card. I don't know why I'm getting tongue twisted. Okay, a tongue twisted. Something may happen, something in the atmosphere, something in the world, some type of twister, some type of tornado, something may come through, create a lot of damage. That might shake up something. Ooh, ooh. There might be that might be a flood that may take out a a specific region in the world. I just got that. Okay, I just got that. Which is going to be some type of catastrophe. Okay, I don't know why I just got that, but I just did. God forbid, but I just did. All right, but you're looking at the world from a different perspective. Okay, like the world is yours. You're free to dream. You found your freedom. Nothing's holding you back. All right, you're thinking big, you're thinking large, on a much larger scale, how you want to impact the world or how you're seeing the world. You're looking up at the skies now, okay? You're not looking down, you're looking up. You're looking upwards towards the spirit, the universe. You're allowing the universe to guide you, to lead you, okay? You're looking at them for your answers. You're allowing them to order your steps, so to speak, instead of you taking your own control. All right, you're allowing them to guide you for sure. Again, another 11. So what we have on the board is 1111. All right, so you're definitely manifesting something. You're lining your chakras. Your twin flame maybe coming in with 1111. Somebody who might be polar opposites of you. Definitely gonna reap rewards from the universe. Okay, definitely on the right path. This is saying that your psychic abilities, your intuition is right on point. Okay, whatever it is you're thinking, your hunches, go with it. Go with it because it's leading you towards something, opening doors for you in many ways. Okay, you're on your spiritual path, your journey. You might meet someone, a woman that might make a difference, play a role in your life. This woman is spiritual, intuitive, business sense. She may have some great business ideas. If you have not met her, you will. This could be somebody who already plays a role in your life. Could be a therapist, could be a teacher, someone that is very educational. Very educational, but a very financial sense. All right, somebody that can help to open doors for you. All right, someone that can help you to bring your dreams to fruition. All right, this is somebody that's going to be good luck for you, positive, someone standing by your side, somebody that wants to help you to see things in another perspective, in another way, in another light. All right, this is a 42. 42 talks about your connection, and it talks about a connection to or a conflict that between man and God. Man does not necessarily have to be a physical man, but just you, human form, and God. All right. So this talks about your connection, your spirituality. I told you, you're beginning your spiritual journey. You're allowing the universe to guide you at this point. So this is confirmation with the cat. Some people see black cats as being omens, but black cats are actually good luck. All right. Spiritual beings. Cats have 9 lives. Someone could be a life path 9. Okay. We are vibrating to the year of the 9. If you're a life path 9 and we're vibrating, and since we're vibrating to the year 9 right now with the cycle, this is a good cycle for you. Okay, you're embarking on something that is going to be a financial gain for you in the end. All right. Some of you might like the color purple with the purple ribbon out here. That does tell me that you are using your crown chakra as well. Listen to your intuition, going to your higher consciousness. Some of you might be meditating more than you have been in the past. 42 does go to a 6. It talks about partnerships, choices. You might go into some type of business venture with this person. You might partner up with them, start something together, or they may play a partner with you that feel like they don't need any recognition or need to be in the forefront. They may just want to, invest in you, be in behind the scenes, just be someone to offer you advice, maybe, help you to get started, offer you, guide you towards where you need to go. Some of you were attached to somebody that really was attracted to you. They appreciated you, the positive energy that you brought to them, really wanted to go on an adventure with you. be with you. Only this person was in double energy. They were codependent on what you brought to them, okay? Some of you actually had to get out of your own way and release some self-destructive patterns, all right? You were holding on to limited beliefs, fears, abandonments, past hurts, past traumas that you had to let go of. Some of you may still be holding on to that as well, okay? You need to let that go with the 15, the devil card out here. All right, some of you still are looking at things negatively. Some of you are still holding on to a past love. All right, even though you are appreciating how far you've come, you're seeing the world as a bigger, brighter place on a broader span, you're still fearful as stepping forward, as going towards this adventure that waits for you, this new life that waits for you. You're still holding on to something. You need to release it, let it go. What else, Spirit Team? Tell me more. Yeah, you have a caring connection coming in with somebody who really wants to love you, that really wants to open their heart to you, share with you, okay? This is a 14. 14 talks about temperance, which talks about harmony, balance, self-control, and moderation. This person doesn't want to come in and love bomb you. They want to take their time, get to know you, build up trust in you, allow you to trust them, show you that they're worth putting your time, their energy, their trust into, okay? Somebody that want to gift you something, not just gift you their time and energy, but maybe even tangibly or physically give you a gift, okay? For some of you, this could be a past love. This could have been a past love that had to let go of their self-destructive patterns, their addictions, their codependency to something of their past, their limiting beliefs, their past traumas, their abandonment wounds, or their past hurts, okay? This person could be coming back for some year to tell you how they feel because they held back, which goes back to what I said about the Wizard of Oz with Dorothy, with Toto, and I'm not so Toto, but with the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Lion. This person had to build up the courage. They had to use their intuition to know who you are, to know that you wouldn't hurt them, to follow, their guides. They had to open up the heart, be willing to open up their heart to you, okay? What else? 14 does break down to a 5 that talks about change. It also talks about conflict. This person was dealing with some inner conflict, which explains, with the devil card here with the 15. This person had some inner conflicts that they had to do. They may have had some external conflicts as well. People that were holding on to them didn't want to let go. Now, yeah, this person was indecisive as to which route to go. Remember, in I don't want to keep saying the title of that movie because I don't know if YouTube banned it or not, but in that movie that I talked about previously, there was the Wicked Witch of the East, Wicked Witch of the West. They didn't know who to choose, which way to go, who to believe, who was telling the truth, who was not. This person, they were stuck. They were at a standstill. They didn't know which route to go. One route led towards, rewards, abundance, the worldwide intuition, and the other consequences, for their actions, a lot of betrayal, a lot of deceit. So this person was stuck. They didn't know, which way do I go? Do I go towards past love? And really both of you could have been past love. Or do I go towards new love? Do I go to somebody that's already hurt me? So, can they hurt me again? If they've already hurt me, I already know what to expect. There's no expectations to them. Or do I go to somebody and give my heart to somebody who I openly love, and then they hurt me, and then I'm devastated even more than I was before? I've been here before. I've been hurt before. I don't want to make the same mistake. I don't want to hurt again. They were stuck. They were being held back. They didn't know which route to go. Even though they were being guided, what they were being told to transform, to grow, to heal. You were sent this person to help them heal with a butterfly there to help them heal. This is the route of healing, okay? I feel like they didn't take it with the 8 being out here. This person did not overcome their obstacles. They did not have the courage. They did not have the inner strength, okay? They couldn't attain their own passion. And so this person's dealing with some consequences at this point because they chose the wrong path. And like for a lot of you, because you're with my channel, if they chose the wrong path. You guys following what the world above, I told you, you guys, and I feel like within a year or a year from now, you're going to have a lot of material abundance, a lot of financial gain, a lot of abundance coming towards you. The universe is rewarding you for you doing the work, for you doing the healing, okay? Could be with somebody you're going to partner up with, but it's definitely because you have elevated yourself. You have transformed, okay? And you have a lot of material rewards coming from the universe. All right, this is a 31. 31 breaks down to a 4. This is your stability, your security, okay? Your structure, your foundations. You're starting off on a new foundation, beginning a new foundation. This is your financial security, your emotional stability, your mental stability. All right, you're evolving because you did choose the right path, okay? And you went on your healing, okay? What is this at the bottom? Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is your heart chakra, okay? You balance, all right? So some of you were hurt in the past as well, and definitely going through the situation has hurt you, all right? But you did the healing work that you needed to do to heal your heart. No matter what came your way, you didn't harden your way. You continue to give unconditional love. You continue to love through and through. I feel like you alchemized the pain that you went through, okay? This is a 38. Again, another 11. All right, so we have 6 11s out here. 1 1 1 1 1 1. All right. Talks about a lot of new beginnings coming for you, a lot of potential, a lot of opportunities. It also speaks about the Fool. You guys are taking leaps of faith. It also talks about the Magician, okay? You have all the tools that you need. You're manifesting exactly what you want with all these ones. It's a lot of manifestation, all right? Well, Archangel Raphael out here, Archangel Raphael is a healer. It helps physical and mental ailments, all right? You guys definitely weathered the storm. You called upon your spirit guides, and your angels assisted your spirit team. Your ancestors helped you in healing physically, spiritually, emotionally. You guys may have been dealing with some health concerns that you now are receiving relief from, okay? You may have had things that were going on that maybe doctors couldn't figure out what it was, or maybe they were trying out different treatments, medications, different things that just weren't working, and now you see that you're healing from that. No, some of you are coming off of medications that you were once put on, okay? Some of you are now being able to do therapy. Maybe they said you need a surgery, but no, you don't. You know, you're healing physically, mentally, emotionally, definitely from this, what you've gone through, okay? Just from taking the time to focus on yourself, go within, get your alignment and get your chakras in alignment, all right? You have a lot of abundance coming. What does this come? Does this come? Did this tongue tied for sure? Okay. Oh my God, a twister. Blossoming abundance, all right, for your person, because this talks under double energy. You guys are receiving abundance with this coming in reverse. The 3, this person did not grow. They're not growing, okay? Their relationships are falling apart. They're dealing with conflict in these relationships. They're not receiving abundance at this time. They may be losing financial security, their finances. They're picking up more bills. Job opportunities are not coming through like they used to, okay? This person may have, like if they have kids, their kids' moms or dads are hitting them up left and right for money, car breaking down, they got expenses coming out the yin yang, rent going up, mortgage going up, bills if they were applying for loans, you know, their bank account is looking, their loans are being denied, the bank account is being depleted. If they were 2 people pulling together to pay bills, somebody lost income, now it's 1 person. So their abundance is not what it was, all right? And it's because part of this person's karma. All right, it's a 3. So this person is dealing with some heartbreak, some sorrow, some emotional pain at this moment. One more of these, please. One more in the energy. One more in the energy. Yeah, man holding a coin. So you do have someone, because this is coming under my Karen connection, you do have a gentleman, a male, or somebody embodying their masculinity is coming towards you. This is somebody that is not only spiritual, but someone that holds wealth, okay? That wealth is for however you want to take it. Definitely there's some financial, he's financially fit, but wealth can also be he's very wealthy in love and looks, just in the way he cares for you, he holds you, he embodies you, he listens to you, okay? He also, you know, has a financial sense, All right, so he can help you, might go in business with you as well. We do have a matching set out here. We do have a woman holding a coin and a man holding a coin. This definitely is a pair, a higher level soulmate, twin flame, if you will, because we did have so many 11s. We had 3 sets of 11s. So remember, we had 6 ones out here. So this definitely could be your twin flame coming towards you for sure, which would be your gift from the universe. All right, and it could be within the year. Just a 43 that breaks down to a 7, which does talk about marriage. Okay, faith, wisdom. You maintaining the faith in the universe, in your spirit team, and the divine to provide for you, taking that leap of faith. Remember, I told you all these ones talk about you going on a leap of faith, your new beginnings coming in, your opportunities, your potential coming in. All right. Sevens also talk about the Chariot. All right, so this person is coming towards you. The universe is sending love your way. Okay, and this is going to be something that's going to make you very, very happy. Okay, so give me something on the thinking woman. Make sure these cards. Okay, give me clarify the thinking woman for me. Yeah, you guys, you're thinking about your options now, okay? Your choices. You're using your imagination. You're not just looking at the past and who you left behind or what you left behind or what that situation was, a job, was a person, was his family, was friends or whatever. You're considering the choices. Remember, I told you had the world card. You're thinking on a larger scale now. What do I want to do? What do I want to be? What do I see myself a year from now? What do I want to accomplish? Some of you are maybe even thinking about moving, buying houses, buying cars. You're being decisive. You're actually taking your time and considering them, okay? I also feel like the person you were with had choices. Definitely. You guys were heartbroken. All right, you were heartbroken. You were heartbroken because somebody had so many choices, so many options, and they put these choices ahead of you. Okay, and you guys had to come through a lot of emotional pain. You dealt with a lot of grief, a lot of loss, but you've done the healing. You've done the healing work. Okay, yeah, and I felt like now that you've done that, like you're abundant, you've come out of this loneliness, you're working on your material comfort. All right, you're luxurious, you're nurturing, you're self-sufficient. You're just seeing some of you may have a bird, but you're just happy now. Okay, you're happy, you're focused on yourself. It's where you should have been all along. Okay, and with that being a 9, okay, so you guys are now content, no more mental anguish, your wishes are being fulfilled, you're wrapping up. I told you it's another 9. If your life path 9 and we're in the 9 year, okay, and it's a 9, you're at your completion. You have completed a cycle. You're wrapping up a cycle, okay? You're working on yourself, man. Give me more, Spirit. Thank you, a jumper. Okay, this came out crossing with the hangman. Some of you or your person, okay, are still resisting to just fully let go and surrender to the divine. I feel like you're partially done it. You said, okay, I'm working on my healing, but I still feel like some of you are still holding on to that person a little bit from the past. It's not just so much that you're thinking about them, but I think that you're still giving them some energy. Like you're still holding on to, are they going to get it together? Are they going to grow? Are they going to come back? The 12. And this is somebody, you're holding on to somebody who abused their power with you, somebody who manipulated you, somebody that was cold, somebody who lacked empathy. Okay, give me more. Thank you. Yeah, somebody who didn't give you closure, and some of you are feeling like you need that closure from that person. Listen, please. You don't. All right? You don't need a person to give you closure. Closure comes from accepting that God has said no. The answer is no. No, this person's not for you. Not right now. Maybe not ever. Maybe not never. This cycle is over. Your lesson has been learned, or at least should have been learned. Okay? move on. All right? That's where closure comes from. You don't need someone to give you your closure. Give it to yourself. Accept what's done. All right? Again, you have someone coming towards you to offer love to you. Somebody wants to charm you. Somebody with emotional sensitivity. This person's slowly coming in towards you, though. It's no rush. This person's not going to rush towards you. They're not going to rush you into commitment. Again, this person wants to take their time. Let you earn that trust. Let you, because they understand that you may have come out this heartbreak. You come out this heartbreak, and some of you may have, hesitant about giving your heart to them. So this is somebody, I hear my little one crying in the background. So somebody's definitely missing you and crying for you. So I'm going to have to wrap this up soon, if not pause it. To care for her, speaking about care and connection. But this is someone that's definitely going to come towards you and take their time to build up that rapport with you, that emotional sensitivity with you, okay? Somebody who wants to collaborate with you. I told you some of you may start a business with somebody. This is somebody who's going to recognize, your value, your worth, okay? They're going to want to work with you as well, all right? So let's see, what else is there? Give me something more, please. What else is there for my collective? What else is there for my collective? What else is there? Anything out of here for my collective? Ooh, Spirit says not that deck. All right. What else? Give me something about indecision. What is there about indecision, about that person? This deck is upside down. What is there about the indecision? Oh, thank you. Yes, person put you in the third party for sure. They didn't want to make up their mind. They didn't know who to choose. So they just said, okay, I don't want to know who to choose, what to choose, which way to go. So I'm going to hold on to both. I want to have my cake and eat it too. All right. This person is that I'm not going to make the choice. Whoever wants to leave my life can leave my life. I'm going to hold on to them for as long as I can, until I'm found out. This person's now looking deep within themselves, trying to find out why they make a decision. The wrong one left my life. This person's feeling depressed at this time. It's really more to this person to be seen. This person was hurt. They just want to tell you that. What they presented to you was definitely a more cocky version, well put together, like, they had no worries, they didn't care. That was so much not the truth. All right, this person is openly chatting with other people, definitely being flirtatious. They do want to send you a message. They want to talk to you. I believe they're watching you on social media. They're hiding their hands, their face, their identity by why they're watching you, okay? They may be talking to a friend about you. This person may be dealing with some health issues, need to get a heart checkup. Definitely their heart is with you at this moment. All right, this is somebody that now wants to go in and make some healthy choices, maybe choose you. They're trying to align their chakras, okay? Think with their heart, body, and soul. Somebody might need to take a diet, or go on a diet. They may be having some health issues that requires them to pay attention to what they're eating because it's affecting their health. Yes, thank you. Come through nutrition. Somebody does need to watch what they eat. Their eating is affecting their health. They're taking in too much sweets or too many salts or something like that. Somebody's also messing around with some recreational drugs, okay, possibly to cope with the fact that deal with their depression, or they've been put on some medication for their depression. This is somebody that was a player, all right, going around having one-night stands, jumping in and out of these superficial relationships, being a showboat, wanting the limelight, wanting to be seen all the time. Somebody that couldn't let anything pass them by, feeling like where they had to catcall on it, speak on it, talk to them, see if they can, hook up with that person, all right? Somebody that looked at you as being a shoulder to lean on, and now they miss you, that you're not gone. They knew you were trustworthy, a loyal friend, a fair type of person, an honest person, and now they're regretting that you're no longer there because they put you in this third party because they're out here dealing with substance abuse, getting and celebrating, partying, hooking up, repeating cycles in their life, okay? Somebody needs to exercise. Somebody might be having transportation issue, or somebody is in the field of transportation, maybe a mechanic or a driver or something like that. But somebody who's always on the move, all right? Somebody who needs to renew their spirit at the same time, okay? Somebody might like to wear shades all the time, or someone's throwing shades at you, okay, because they're repeating the cycle and you're outgrowing the cycle and you're not repeating that cycle with them because you are coming across as being intelligent. All right. You know, you're watching expending habits. You work with, you making healthy choices. You're conservative. You know, you use things in moderation. You don't overindulge. You're not overgiving anymore. You know, you're realizing that, hey, I'm not gonna overgive my love, my time, my energy. If you're not giving back into me, that's it. I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna give you just enough. I need equal give and take. All right. Some of you are definitely listening to your spirit team. You're being well protected by divine, as well as my archangel, your ancestors. You have helpful people around you. You need to be on the lookout. Watch your surroundings as well. Your person may be dealing with some legal issues at this point. May have run-in with the law. This is somebody that feel like rules do not apply to them. They don't like to ask for help. They like to do things on their own. Very cocky, very stubborn. Okay. What else is there? What else? This is somebody who likes to be controlling as well, all right? Possibly a workaholic. Somebody always trying to dig up dirt on other people, always caught up, always have hidden goals, all right? Always have issues with achieving their goals. They always getting things started but never see them through, okay? This is somebody that's always hiding their hand, hiding something. You know, they hide their hand. They let other people do the dirty work for them so that they're not caught up in it. Somebody who's just a sneaky and a sly as a fox, very cunning, very manipulative, but attractive, all right? Wolves travel in packs. This person wants to move away from the pack. So this is somebody that wants to stand out alone, okay? Someone who considers themselves as being a leader, all right? This is somebody that will come and sleep with their friend wife while the friend is at work, okay? Do you hear me? A very sneaky, quick-witted person, all right? What else is there? This person may, you know, because we did have pet up here. Remember I talked about the movie that I talked about earlier, and I talked about having a dog. This person may like pets or like pet dogs around. This is somebody who likes dogs, prefers over cats because they like to be in control. They want to be the master. You know, they want to be able to order. You know, cats, you have to either they like you, they don't. You can't tell them. You can't force your way up on them. You can't force your will on them. All right. This is somebody who likes to be in control. They like to celebrate, party. All right. Again, somebody might be eating too many sweets. Somebody might need to watch their diet. Somebody may have a celebration coming up, a birthday or something coming up as well. They may want to come and celebrate with you, or you might hear from them during around some type of celebration. All right. Somebody wants to be festive with you. With this, somebody wants to come and light the flame again, reignite the flame within you, I should say. All right. Only one candle is burning, so this person definitely still has a flame burning for you, and with them trying to light the other one, they're trying to see if they can, you know, get the flame going and within you again. It doesn't look like it's catching, doesn't look like it's going, okay? And it's because you see this person as a flat box that they are. All right. Again, somebody was putting you in a sticky situation. They were out going from flower to flower, pollinating everything, acting like community, you know what, you know, a community pool. It was a free for all. Everybody was taking a swim, if you know what I mean. All right. You got stung by this person. You got heartbroken because this person was childish. They, you know, they didn't want to see things from a fresh mindset. They were playful. All right. This was somebody that, you know, saw you as being innocent and took advantage of that moment. All right. This is a reminder too to be adaptive. Start in the beginning. Somebody could have had a child with someone else, or you could have had a child with this person. All right. With these two different donuts out here, this person definitely was carrying on with two different people in their lives. They didn't, again, know which direction, what to choose. So they wanted both. All right. I don't know which donut I want. I don't know which direction to go in. I'm just going to have them both. All right. I'm going to be childish. I'm going to have them both. I'm not going to choose. All right. Again, another dog. Loyalty, even with the movie that I talked about. All right. Somebody did see you as happy, loyal, faithful, and devoted. All right. This person wants to come back to you again with the flowers. Remember, I had the caring connection with bringing the flowers. Someone wants to come back to you, possibly bring you flowers, bring you something. Okay. They want to get back on that path with you because of what you represent. All right. But they still have a third party, and this third party is very envious of you and watching you and watching their back, keeping an eye on them because they haven't an inkling that this person wants to come back towards you, all right? And they're angry with this person. You're coming out their mouth a lot in this household. This person knows about you, okay? They know that their person, your ex, has a wandering eye. They're codependent on one another for some odd reason, for whatever, whether it's for substance, whether it's addictions, whether it's a fixer rescuer relationship. You know, somebody feel like they need, they're the damsel in distress. The other feel like, oh, I can fix your problems. But they're very clingy. Someone has a clingy person, either one who's clingy, but it's a very clingy, needy relationship, okay? You did represent home to this person, which made me think twin flame is an 83. Again, another 11. So that's 8 11s, okay? 8. Overcoming obstacles, movement, change. That's you, okay? You overcame this obstacle and you are going towards your twin flame now, okay? Someone wants to come towards you, but with all these bars, like, you're securing yourself, like you've guarded, all right? You're not allowing this person to just come back in from you. You're sheltering away from the storm. You see this person as a storm, all right? This person may be having their property. They may feel like they have to secure their property from people wanting to trespass, all right? They did see you as a friend. Again, they may be talking to a friend about you. You know, they are talking to their friend possibly about how the third party hooked up with burnt them. They kind of STD. They realized that they got played in the situation. You know, what appeared to be was not really what it was. The green grass was not greener. They may be telling their friend how the third party is constantly watching them. Okay, eyes on them. They can't make a move. You know, they want to come towards you, but they know they can't. They don't want to bring this drama to your life. They regret the decisions that they made as well. We do have a card in here in reverse. Kangaroo, family union. Yeah, this person got betrayed by somebody they had a family with, okay? And they're telling their friend about it. You know, this person was in a family situation when they came towards you, okay? Again, they lacked the strength. Remember that movie I talked about? I don't want to keep saying the name about. This person lacked the strength to tell you the truth, all right? They just thought they would roll with the punches, all right? They thought it was, you know, they thought it was easier to stay where they were than to just move on, all right? Even though you represented home away from home, this person is definitely with an aggressive person, somebody who is manipulative as well, somebody who's unstable. They're in a very unstable situation. They're realizing now what goes up must come down. The Ferris wheel. They're on a Ferris wheel ride, repeating cycles. Okay, they're hoping that eventually this bad will pass, but they just keep repeating the cycle. But they are trying to look at things from a higher perspective, get a higher view, all right? But, you know, they're reaching a tower moment, and they're going through all this just based on the decisions that they made, what they did, all right? They know that a new beginning is needed if they want to come towards you. They have to put an end to an old lifestyle, an end to an old relationship. You know, they have to face the painful truth. They have to come out and tell you the truth, nothing but the truth. So help them, God. All right, if they want to build over for you, they know in order to secure a foundation with you, there cannot, you know, be any type of indiscrepancy, any secrecy. There needs to be communication, honest, true communication. All right, what else? What's going on? Tell me more. Tell me more. Thank you. Yeah, this person, you know, you see this person as being toxic. You see that's a toxic love situation, all right? You realize this person has patterns, addictions, manipulation. You see them as being dysfunctional, all right? You have your glasses on, so you're seeing very clearly now. There's no more illusion for you, okay? Remember I talked about the movie I talked about where you were under an illusion, but you woke up. You see things very clearly now. You started looking within, all right? Seeing what you started listening to your intuition, having a self-awareness, all right? Being honest with yourself about what the situation was and how you needed to move forward, deciding that there will be no more drama for you, you know, wanting to have a calm mind, get your alignments, you know, your chakras in alignment, okay? You want peace in your life, and you realize this person was not it. Some of you are out here dating now, having new love, venturing in new love, having fun. You're just back on the market. I tell you, a person does not like it. More flowers. I'm telling you, if somebody's not giving you flowers, give your own self your flowers because you deserve it, okay? You deserve it for all the healing that you have done. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Because you're pouring self-love into yourself, all right? You're pouring all this self-love. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling happy. You're releasing the past. You're taking some of you are decided, well, I'm just going to take a break from love and just focus on myself. Those of you who are not out here dating, but you've got somebody desiring you, really desiring you. They have these intense feelings for you. They have sexual thoughts about you. They can't get you off their mind. What was the soul lesson for this person? What's the soul lesson for this person? Thank you. Release the soul burden. All right, what you carry in silence still shapes your path. Speak it, feel it, and finally let it go. This person is holding on to so much from the past people that I passed on, whether they're friends, relatives, just past hurts, betrayals. They need to release it. This person doesn't want to say out loud what they're going through. They're hiding it. They're burying it so deep within them because they don't want to face it. They don't want to acknowledge it because they feel like to think about it, is to relive that pain, that emotion. This is why this person is dealing with this substance abuse, this toxicity, going through these dating, picking the same types of, behavior, whether they're acting out lustfully with sex addictions or whatever. They need to recognize what's going on with them, name it so they can heal it, so they can let it go. They need to learn from their pain. Pain is a catalyst for change. Allow it to lead you to deeper wisdom and growth. Once they realize, where this pain is coming from and heal that pain, then they can begin to move on, bring some happiness into their life. Give me, with all the 11s out here, give me an angel oracle card, please. Okay, grounding, 432. If you see 432, you are reminded of the importance of staying grounded and centered amidst life's ups and downs. Connect with your inner strength and stability, finding peace and balance within yourself, okay? And then transformation, 555. Release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe plan for you. I told you that's what you guys are doing now. You're trusting in the universe. You're allowing them to guide your steps now instead of you feel like you need to be in control, like you need to know what's coming. You're surrendering, okay? Divine, universe, ancestors, God, I give it to you. You know what's best for me. You have a plan for me. I'm going to trust in your vision and I'm walking out in faith, okay? And that's what you're deciding to do, all right? So it's my angel message. Give me an angel message, and then we're going to wrap this. I gotta go. Check out my little one, guys. Told you Judy caused romance. You guys have romance coming in. I told you. This caring connection. Your twin flame coming in. You guys are going to be so happy. So happy. Look at you. Heart to heart. Alright, there's going to be a lot of love coming in for you guys. You're going to be, and definitely with this alignment, you guys are going to be very aligned with one another. You're going to be able to finish each other's thoughts, telepathically talk to each other. If you see the light beaming from their heads, you guys definitely are, this is spiritually connected, all right? You guys can telepathically communicate with one another. You're going to be in sync with one another, in sync, okay? So this is my reading for you. If you did enjoy it, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I put the next reading out. Until then, you guys enjoy.